Hello everyone. Please forgive me for not being on camera. This is a recipe for sauerkraut. I've been busy making 1.5 gallons already, and so please forgive the condition of my kitchen. I have this set up for a community. If you have friends and you would like to make sauerkraut together, you can set it up assembly line style. You would want to make sure everybody understands that they want clean hands. Make sure you don't have any soapy residue on your hands or on your dishes. So nothing straight out of the dishwasher with rinse agent on it. You want to make sure that there is no soap residue or rinse agent on any of your utensils or dishes, especially the jar that you're going to store your sauerkraut in. I am attempting to make a shorter video because I have over 45 minutes of footage throughout the day, and apparently I thought I was talking to students who had never cooked before. So this is the down and dirty version. So you want to take 2 pounds of shredded cabbage and 1 tablespoon of Himalayan pink sea salt. You're going to massage that 2 pounds, and this is after it's been sitting for about 15 minutes. And if you're doing this as a group, you do it assembly line. So I have these covered because I was doing them myself. So this one has been massaged 4 times. This one has been massaged 3 times. And this one has been massaged 2 times. And I had originally put the first batch in this one, but I am closing down the kitchen for now. So this is my last batch. I have enough to probably fill another 1/2 gallon in this quart. So I will be filling this quart to show you how to fill the top of the jar off if you do not have the special items that I use in the extended version of this video, which will be released at a later date. So after you have massaged at least 3 times, preferably more, and by massage, I'm adjusting my camera, so off to the sink to rinse my hands. I want to make sure no soap. I did sanitize my camera, but I'm just being safe. Okay, we want soap-free hands and no hand sanitizer. We want washed with soap and water and then rinsed with fresh water. I have my cold water is purified on my sink. So you want to fill up your jar. You're squeezing out the excess cabbage, and this has no vinegar, no water, just salt and cabbage. So you want to get as much in there as you can. I'm going to use my hand because not everybody has a pusher. You could use a wooden spoon, but this one you can push flat with your fingers. So I use my fist and I push down until water comes up above my fingers. I'm going to continue filling this up. You want to continue to push down as you add more. I have an outer leaf that has been washed thoroughly that is sitting in the juices that come out. This is from several batches, so there's excess. So I can use some of that liquid to top off. But as I keep pushing, I want to push until the actual cabbage, when I push down, is right at this curve. And you'll understand in a bit. Now I am going to transfer this so you can see what it looks like when this is the next batch up that's only been massaged 3 times. And it is letting go of quite a bit of cabbage juice. The moisture from the cabbage leaches out because of the salt, and that is what makes the probiotics. There's already healthy bacteria that lives on the cabbage, and when you ferment it in this way, it has many beneficial things for your health. And so every time I transfer from one bowl to another, I pour all the liquid. So this is quite a bit. And then if you were doing this assembly line with friends, you could do then squeeze and move on to the next, and so on and so forth. I'm going to save you that for later. So let's pretend that I've just been using this one bowl. You shred the cabbage and just massage it each time. But if you do have more bowls, it takes less time in the long run because you can have multiple pounds going at the same time. So this one looks like it could maybe handle a little bit more. So this would be more than 2 pounds in this quart jar. So probably 1 large cabbage. And so you'd want to measure your 2 pounds to 1 tablespoon of salt. Okay, now when I'm pushing down, the cabbage is right at that curve and the liquid is above. Now at this time I'm going to grab this whole leaf that I saved. It doesn't matter if the leaf itself is somewhat blemished. This is an outer leaf that normally we would throw away. This is just to keep all of the shredded cabbage under the level of the liquid. So I am making it a nice big piece, big enough to cover the whole mouth of the jar, and I'm going to tuck it underneath the curve of the jar. And I'm going to use this, I'm wedging it. It's staying on the curve and it's pushing the shredded cabbage underneath. And you want to, if there's any little stray bits of cabbage that come out, you want to grab those, pull them out, because that's what can grow mold, whatever's above the liquid. If you do not have a special lid that can burp the gases that were produced during fermentation every day for the first 3 or 4 days, you're going to burp your lid. You're going to want to put this on loosely, but you're still going to want to open it at least once a day to let any excess gases release. This is a loose fitting lid. It's not airtight, it's not liquid tight, so you want to put this in a cookie sheet, such as the one I have over here. So you want a baking dish or a cooking sheet. These are the gas release that I have. Pickle pipes. It just lets the gases out without letting any dust in. And here's my, and you just remember to open at least once a day to release the gas, or you can squeeze this to make sure the gas is coming out, whatever you have. It's also important to note that it may take 7 to 10 days to reach the level of fermentation that you would like. You may start taste testing after 4 days if your room temperature is on the warmer side by using a clean soap and rinse agent-free utensil, and lift the leaf of the cabbage and take a taste test. When you put the leaf back down, make sure that you catch any floating shreds and that there is only liquid on the top. If you have any questions, please comment, and the extended version will have more details coming soon. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Please like, subscribe, and share.